I feel about the popular girl humor trend on TikTok. Because on one hand, I can understand where some people are coming from, but on the other hand, it's kind of just mean-spirited and totally uncalled for.
This is really addictive. Wow. I think I'm gonna name it Bob. I don't know why. Bob. Very simple.
So, according to TikTok, popular girls at school are the only people on the planet who think that the word Bob is funny. And to that I say, if you think that Bob is something brand new that only the cool kids laugh at, you could not be more wrong. Because when I was in school, and I was not a popular kid, mind you, the name Bob was not only funny, but most, if not all kids in the school said it. It wasn't just exclusive to popular girls. Why? Because of Despicable Me. Wow, shocking. He was a funny character in a kids movie, which is why kids find the character and the name funny. 2 + 2 = 4, people. I just don't understand why we're putting other people down for what they find funny. It is completely okay if you don't think their humor is funny. To each their own. But they think it's funny, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We all have a different sense of humor, every single person on this planet. So why are we attacking a small group of girls who think the word Bob is funny? It's harmless. Then, in this video, this person records a group of girls on a bus innocently singing Let It Grow from the Lorax with each other to have fun and to entertain themselves on what seems like it's going to be a long bus ride. And people were attacking them in the comments for having this so-called popular girl humor and calling them unfunny. This might be an unpopular opinion or a hot take, but it must be said. A lot of people who are considered to be on the more unpopular side in their school and are more introverted or they keep to themselves that are in these comment sections are starting to think that it is completely okay for them to be mean to the popular girls and to bully them and tear them down for having fun and creating lifelong memories with their friends because they're popular. So who cares if you're mean to them? It's not okay to do that, regardless of somebody's hierarchy or status within the school. It is genuinely very hypocritical, because if you don't want somebody to be mean to you, why would you then go and be mean to somebody else just because you told yourself that it's okay? It doesn't matter how much more popular they might be. It never gives you an excuse to be rude to them because you don't think they're funny. I mean, it's even getting so bad to the point where people are secretly recording these girls in class without their permission while they're not looking and unaware they're being recorded so that they can make fun of these so-called popular girls for wearing a Lorax costume and pretending like they're asking why no one is laughing even though they never said that. There is something deeply wrong with you if you're justifying this behavior, this disgusting behavior, just because she's popular. Because what you're completely forgetting is that popular girl humor and popular girls are 2 completely different things. This poor girl might have what you guys are calling popular girl humor, but she might not even be popular. And here you are bullying a completely innocent girl who has done nothing wrong and has not bothered you, and letting almost 8 million random people on social media join in with you on tearing her down. But guys, that's okay to do because she's popular and the Lorax is cringe, right? No! Jesus Christ, this new generation is so mean. And to some degree, this trend is rooted in misogyny, because people will caption these videos saying things like, it's always the blonde girls, but it's like, no! Roblox is a popular game and Vector from Despicable Me has always been a meme character. It's not exclusively funny to popular blonde girls, it's funny to everyone, which is why that TikTok has over 100,000 likes. If a boy showed this TikTok to you, you wouldn't be posting it online for the entire world to make fun of, which is my inherent problem with this trend. In case you're not old enough or you're not aware, the Lorax and Vector have been featured in memes since 2016, or 8 years ago, almost an entire decade. They've been popular. Like, they have extensive history that you can read up on if you visit the knowyourmeme.com website. And nobody in those previous 8 years had a problem with those memes. When I was using Instagram back in 2016 and 2017, memes with the Lorax and Vector were incredibly popular and heavily reposted. So why only now, after 8 years of everybody on the internet collectively agreeing that these memes are funny, have we now suddenly decided to bully girls for finding that humor funny now? Oh, right. Because a lot more girls than boys find it funny now. So now suddenly it's cringe and we should be mean to them for it, when it was completely okay for almost a decade. It's absolutely ridiculous how these girls can't even join in on the fun, because then it's ruined.
I'm sorry, but someone has to say it. This whole dorm tour trend is popular girl humor. The one where girls go and knock at a random dorm. They go inside and go, oh, here's my dorm. And they give a tour. It's not funny. It's popular girl humor.
Okay, but you literally did it. So you're either a hypocrite or you're just upset that you didn't go as viral for doing this trend that some other girls did. And so now you're salty and now it's cringe and now nobody should do it because it's popular girl humor. And because you didn't get the hundreds of thousands of likes that some of the other girls who did this trend were getting, suddenly nobody should do this prank anymore. So now it's not just misogynistic, it's also about jealousy from other girls, it seems. It's just a little bit ironic to me that people who call something popular girl humor for being cringe are now cringe themselves because of how frequently they call anything they don't like or don't find funny to be popular girl humor. Like, you are just as bad as what you claim to hate, because now apparently pranking people on your college campus, which has been a tradition for hundreds of years, is something that only popular girls do. And so you should avoid doing it at all costs to avoid being associated with that humor. You lot are a sad group of people and you should try having a sliver of fun once in a while, because that is what you all seem to be hating on right now. Girls having fun and being silly just like guys do. There's also a trend that's happening right now where people will get on TikTok and say that they're disappointed that Five Nights at Freddy's and Hamilton have become popular girl humor because they either got bullied for liking it or they want it to stay weird and niche and don't want the popular girls to ruin the things they love. To some degree, it is unfair to say that popular girls can't enjoy something that you enjoy because someone that they have no affiliation with bullied you for liking that thing. The reason I'm saying this, as someone who has been extensively bullied basically my whole life, is because you're basically generalizing an entire group of girls for all being exactly the same. And that's not cool. If you were bullied for liking something and then the bully that bullied you started liking that exact same thing, that absolutely sucks. And that bully truly doesn't deserve to call themselves a fan. But to tar every single popular girl with the exact same brush is extremely unfair. If a so-called popular girl left you alone for being a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, and then she started liking it as well a couple of months later, and then you put her down for liking what you like because you don't want it to be associated with popular girls, then that in turn makes you the bully because you're essentially wanting to gatekeep an entire video game franchise from people that you don't like for no other reason than pure selfishness. Like, people have started making videos saying that using reaction memes that everyone has been using for months is now popular girl humor, and that the 6'7" meme that everyone, millions of boys included, have found funny for months now. Or that a a cute frog profile picture with emojis and glasses and boba tea that everyone had on their social media profiles in 2020, or that saying something as universal and as basic as the words probably not is all popular girl humor and therefore not funny. No, you know what this is? A bunch of random ass people dictating what is and what isn't funny anymore. Then expecting people to fit into their standards of what they find funny, and anyone who doesn't fit into that incredibly specific mold is automatically shamed. And that, my friends, is bullying. Why do y'all not want other people to have a different sense of humor to you? If everybody had the same sense of humor and the same interests, the world would be boring. And so many people have said, oh, well, how is the popular girl humor trend misogynistic? Because the literal original creator of the 6'7" meme is literally a boy. The person who made the 6'7" meme a viral internet sensation is not a girl. Like, you cannot make this up. How are guys not being attacked for the 6'7" meme, but girls are cringe and insufferable for doing it? This is insane.
Wait, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who the frick? Okay. 3. Wait, I'm green. Where was I?
Landed 47.
Was it where was I?
But you landed on 45.
I don't feel safe. I've been recording this entire.
Now, you remember how at the beginning of the video I said that I could understand where people were coming from when attacking popular girl humor? Yeah, that shit is what I meant. You are all attacking the wrong group of people and becoming bullies in the process. There's nothing wrong with popular girls liking the Lorax or Despicable Me or Five Nights at Freddy's or Hamilton. It is just mean to gatekeep that stuff from them. What you all should be attacking instead is people who think it is genuinely funny to antagonize two friends who are just sitting there quietly trying to play a board game with each other to pass the time. Because that is the real popular girl humor. Thinking that it's funny, thinking that it's amusing, thinking that it's entertaining to throw markers at other students who are just trying to mind their own business because they think it's cool to do. We need to be shaming that disgusting behavior, not shaming girls for thinking that dressing as the Lorax with their friends for Halloween is funny.
I'm talking about ending. Help. I can't burn. I pick Clark. I pick Clark. I pick Clark. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That's just my vocal stim for the week. Clarky. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I think I'm gonna name him Bob. Oh my gosh, we're such big bags. We should all get orange morph suits and be the Lorax for Halloween. Oh, that's not. You have to put that over the Nothing Pizza Jet 2 holiday. Trust me, it's gonna go viral. You know who's so hot? Shrek! Ah!
Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all care more about bullying innocent girls who've done absolutely nothing wrong more than addressing the actual problem with some of these popular girls. Brother, you're a grown-ass man. Why are you making fun of teenage girls? We got shit to do. We're adults. We've got shifts to clock into. We got bills to pay. We got families to feed. What the hell are we doing worrying about what teenage girls find funny? It doesn't even concern us. This is why I'm saying it's just bullying and misogyny at this point. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Mwah. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.